mine.
Well, I have more digging experience. I would say I'm in charge. I say we work on my project first.
Really? Yeah, well, I have more, so you say, life experience.
Uh-huh. That just means you're old.
Really? So you say.
That just means you're old.
Well, speaking of being old, we're going to have to get out the blueprints here, it looks like. So, that was uncalled for. Speaking of being uncalled for, my project here. But yes, I do have seniority, like I was saying. In the absence of the professor, yeah, so I was saying I have seniority.
Mm-hmm. Being a senior citizen does not give you seniority.
I asserted I should be in charge.
And since I've got more experience on dig sites, obviously, I say I should be in charge.
I have to disagree with you. I should be in charge.
Listen, my project is more important. I've been working on it a long time. My project should be first, and you've got to help me.
I say mine.
Mine!
Hey,
my project!
calm down,
it's
you
a whole
two.
week. I've been
Calm
working
down.
on this. I've got to get it done.
What
I need
is
your
going
help.
on? Ella? Well, somebody say something. I can wait all night.
You may have to.
I'm Professor Stone.
Dad, I have a project, and I should be first, and he's trying to make his project more important. I've got more experience on dig sites. I said that I should be in charge.
Ah, I see.
Well, I asserted that I should be in charge.
Well, Ella, do you remember that discussion we had about leading with humility?
Well,
I know, it's been a long time.
it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Leading with humility. You know what? That sounds kind of like an oxymoron.
Who are you calling a name?
No. Oxymoron. It means two words that don't seem to go together. Kind of like an honest thief.
Or being cruel to the kind.
Oh, I understand, like jumbo shrimp or big baby.
Really? Yeah, well, what I'm saying is that leading with humility doesn't sound very likely. Leaders are strong and intelligent, kind of like me. Not humble.
Not if we lead the way God wants us to lead. Now look, I'm reminded of a situation very, very similar to this. You know, Jesus' disciples were having an argument over which of them would be the greatest, kind of like y'all were. And Jesus overheard them and decided to show them who was going to be the greatest among them. Now, so he set this small child.
Aha!
No, he set a small child next to him and told them that whoever put this child's needs before himself, that he would be the greatest.
Exactly.
See, since I'm the child, you should put my needs first.
Well, that's not what Jesus was saying. You see, during Jesus' times, adults didn't pay much attention to the children. Even though their parents loved them, children were seen as not as important members of society.
Exactly. Children should be seen and not heard. Oh. Well, that's what I always used to say.
Yeah, well, that's not what Jesus was saying. He was saying that whomever wanted to be great in his kingdom
Sorry, kid.
would have to serve those with the least importance. And during that time period, children were considered least important.
So you're saying that?
In order to be the greatest, we must serve those who are thought to be least important. In order to lead, we should serve others. Put others before ourselves.
Leading with humility. But does that really work?
Well, I don't know. You tell me, Otis.
Oh, my, you finished my project. That's my baby.
And look, you
All the
found the
pieces are
missing piece
there.
to mine. You finished my project.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
But wait a second there, Professor. You were working on something very important, a project of your own. Much more important than our little projects. Why on earth would you take the time away from it to come help us?
Because he's leading with humility.
Oh, of
By
course.
helping us, he's showing us how we should be acting towards helping each other. We've talked about it before, Dad, but I never really understood what humility meant and what you were saying until I see you in action.
Well, do you understand now?
I think so. I never really paid attention before, but the reason that everyone on the team is so willing to listen to you is because you're willing to listen to them. They're always willing to drop what they're doing and help you because you're always willing to help them. Thanks, Dad.
That's right.
Leading with humility, huh?
Now listen, are you two going to be okay if I leave now? I've got some work to do on my project over here.
Well, it seems like our projects are complete. Why don't we come help you with your project now, Professor?
Hey, I'd be happy for your help. Come on, let's go.
And when we are assigned a new project, we can work on yours first, Ella.
No, I think we should work on yours first, Otis.
No. Trust me.
No, really,
Ella.
yours. We want to work on
After
your project
you.
first.
Ah,
no,
here we go
you.
again. It's going to be a long day.